Hello there, and I do hope you're all well. I see we've been here before, haven't we? Ask a swivel-eyed Brexit loon, how's Brexit going? And they'll tell you how the sunny uplands are just around the corner and those golden unicorns are just on the horizon. But those who are caught up in this absolute clusterfuck of a Brexit mess tell a completely different story. And in this video, we tell another tale of someone whose business has practically gone up in oven-ready deal flames, negotiated by our Lord Frost. Oh! And signed off by our self-entitled Etonian prick Alexander Boris Peffel Johnson. Yes, we're going to talk about a British cheesemaker, Simon Spurrell, who says Brexit and the subsequent trade deals have cost his firm £270,000. Now, Simon isn't one of these loons who voted to leave because he knew what he voted for. No, he predicted Brexit would cost him hundreds of thousands of pounds, approximately £250,000, in exports, and had called the UK's departure from the EU's single market a disaster after losing his entire wholesale and retail business in the bloc over the past year. He also said personal advice from a government minister to pursue non-EU markets to compensate for his losses had proved an expensive joke by saying, "We lost £270,000. So I got one thing right, didn't I?" And let's be honest, he wasn't far off with the £250,000 he first predicted, was he? He also said, describing the Brexit EU trade deal as the biggest disaster that any government has ever negotiated in history of trade negotiations. His online business was hit immediately after the Brexit negotiator, Lord Frost, failed to secure a frictionless trade deal addressing sales to individual customers in the EU. He also said he had lost 20% of sales overnight after discovering he needed to provide a £180 health certificate on each order, including gift packs costing £25 or £30. He said the viability of his online retail had come to a dead stop. And those are his exact words. So after trying to highlight how bad this oven-ready deal really was, he pursued new businesses in Norway and Canada. But post-Brexit trade deals, sealed by the government, had put barriers in place. And he said, "We no longer have any ability to deal with the EU as our 3 distributors in Germany, France and Italy have said we have become too expensive because of the new checks and paperwork. And now we've also lost Norway since the trade deal as duty for wholesale is 273%. Then we tried Canada. But what the government didn't tell us is that duty of 244% is applied on any consignment over $20. And that's £15. Now we also lost Norway since the trade deal as duty for wholesale is 273%. That meant Canadian customers who ordered a gift pack worth £50, including transport fees, were asked to pay £178 extra in duty when the courier arrived at their door. He said, as you can imagine, customers were saying, "You can take that back, we don't want it anymore." And Norwegian duty on a £30 cheese pack amounted to £190 extra, he said. Spurrell also is now pursuing the domestic market with great vigour, but says the cost of marketing has gone through the roof because all his competitors are having to do the same. Now, since our hapless Lord Frost had negotiated the worst Brexit deal that our self-entitled Etonian prick Alexander Boris Peffel Johnson could have ever signed us up to, Simon spoke about how the problem with that is not only the fact that his potential customer range has been severely cut back, but also the pond where he now has to fish in for potential customers has got a hell of a lot more crowded, with other competitors also fishing for the same customers. And he also talked about how apparently this world-beating trade deal that was supposed to represent global Britain is only world-beating for big businesses who, and let's just have a guess who their preferential party to vote for and to donate to. I just wonder who their parties they like to vote for. Yes, that's right, probably the Conservative Party. But judging by Simon Spurrell's story and plenty of other small to medium businesses who have suffered the same fate as Simon's business has, this is clearly the very worst Brexit deal that any government could have ever negotiated. Right, I shall leave the video here, and until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care.